It's a piece of poetry from the new book, The Degreeless Heart Surgeon. And as you know, I am your brother, trying to get this positive movement out there into the world. I find myself knowing when to feel, when to be still. Mentally break down fractions from human reaction, adding and subtracting signs that combine a collective group of minds. But I can't take credit for something that was already embedded. Before the glory, there's always a story. Thinking back, it's like a part of me had to die in order to truly be alive. And the simple fact that I survived gives me reason to believe that I'm here to help revive. Ever so moments of a bit worried from visions that arrive. Possibilities of movies of our lives shaped right in front of my eyes. Listen close to the words of the carved wall of the stranger's cell who opens up to tell what's seldomly unveiled. Knowing to go unjudged when it's just us, so out of their shell to peep over the well for a mental show and tell, for the ones who feels or fails and the ones who break spells. If I can take their pain away, I would. Perhaps if you were right, I was crazy for believing that I actually could, knowing that it's determined by God and the beholder. So I chipped away at it while offering my neighbor to lean on my shoulder. Picture a sharp, wandering stroller, able to sense stress that weighs on others like a boulder. Now that I'm older, I read some of my old writings tucked away in folders. It's like I was reading about a character in a video game and God held the controller. Love ran through the cord plugged into the socket of the Lord. Free will to do as I please. As a child, there were moments of molestation, homelessness, chaos, and a whole lot of love from believers that helped me, brought me to my hands and knees. God gave me the keys to a trade that no school can teach to earn degrees. But I never liked being the center of attention, nor did I like talking about me being blessed. A lot of us grew up with having less, so therefore I wanted the people around me to feel like they were the best. Sometimes I would underdress, just to not outshine my brother from another mother. But there was no need, because God put me around soldiers who were built from a different breed. Good hearts who formed a bond. Hours upon hours on the basketball court or playing football on the lawn. Or should I say God's green land, the one who I feel like is the designer of this plan. Everything that I witnessed and I experienced caused the wiring of my mental. And it's like my heart was molded in order to know, but over time it took a toll on my soul. For much given, much is required was the key element of how I may become distant. It's difficult to explain how my mind calculates what I see in an instant. God allowed me to see in the dark, and within that realm it caused a spark to build a modern day arc. But through the example of love, human expression, and written words. Call me crazy, but I feel like I be in connection with the birds. Some call me a wordsmith, but honestly I couldn't tell you the definition of a verb. I'm just doing my part by coming straight from the heart. Painting my mind to build that very arc, with intention to spiritually slaughter those who cast spells from the dark. I speak of those ages who try to lure humanity into a demonic zone. Spiritual collect calls from God on the phone, providing downloads of messages to intercept stones being thrown. Ask and become ready to receive. Soon as the vision is clear, eagle's eye steady on the aim, shooting love to the heart and critical thinking to the brain. Sometimes I just sit up and think of ways I can be a blessing to mankind, all while trying to maintain my own peace of mind. Sometimes I just can't help this heart of mine. Like a freshly washed and detailed Cadillac, but with the check engine light on. Sometimes the mental capacity could be heavy, but I hardly ever cry. It's like it just rests inside and takes forever to say bye. I even tried once, but the tears wouldn't come. It's strange. I'm so at peace, but yet numb. A smooth ride on a bumpy path. Enjoys being alone while perfecting my craft. In perfect purity, like when the squirrels don't scatter off when you walk by, or when you oversleep and the birds sing outside your window to become your alarm. I'm just painting my mind with the intents to help open blinds. Sometimes people come in your life and your spirit doesn't have to wrestle. Don't be alarmed. I come as a vessel.